Hello, business visionaries. I bet many of you are thriving with innovative technology and disruptive ideas. But how many are truly connecting with the customer's real needs? What makes your product or service genuinely stand out? Today, we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked, but absolutely crucial for sales and marketing leaders, entrepreneurs, and startup founders, especially those in B2B tech. That's right, we're talking about the art and science of crafting a compelling value proposition. If you're looking to improve your business performance, achieve that perfect product market fit, or introduce a sensational new offer, this video is made for you. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind the Uber story, explore what customers really want, and reveal the 3 essential qualities that can make or break your value proposition. Let's get started. Are you losing market share against the competition? Do your sales teams struggle to create opportunities? Are you puzzled about how to simply explain what your new offer or startup is all about? Don't worry, you're certainly not alone. But imagine having a crystal clear idea that not only resonates with your customers, but drives your entire business forward. That's the power of a compelling value proposition. Let's take a ride back to a snowy evening in Paris. Travis Kalanick and his friend Garrett Camp were struggling to hail a cab. That frustration led to inspiration, and the simple yet profound idea of Uber was born. Their idea materialized into a short, simple, and compelling value proposition statement. Tap a button, get a ride. It was easy to understand, unique, and perfectly targeted to a specific pain point we've all felt at some point. And look where that got them. But how do you achieve that level of clarity and impact for your business? That's what we're about to explore, step by step. In my years as Global Chief Product Officer at Sage and EMEA Vice President of Marketing at Salesforce and Oracle, I've seen firsthand how businesses, even the big players, often struggle with crafting effective value propositions. So what's the common thread here? Why do so many stumble on this crucial step? Boils down to a fundamental misunderstanding. The challenge is that many businesses, especially those focused on innovative technology, get caught up in the features and functions of their products. They fall in love with the tech, but they lose sight of what really matters, the customer's pain points. As I often recommend to my clients, don't fall in love with your product. Do fall in love with your customers. You see, a value proposition isn't about showcasing your cutting-edge technology or boasting about your latest innovations. It's about understanding the real problems your customers face, providing a unique solution that addresses those needs like no other. I've been there in the rooms where these decisions are made, and I've seen the missed opportunities, the wasted potential. I've also seen the incredible successes when we get it right. And that's what I want to share with you today. So how do we pivot from a product-centric mindset to a customer-centered approach? How do we craft value propositions that resonate deeply with our audience? Let's dive into the solution. It starts with empathy and understanding. Now let's focus on the art of crafting a truly effective value proposition. This isn't about buzzwords or technical jargon. It's about connecting with your customers on a human level. And let's continue with a very good example of the story of Uber. When Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp were stuck in Paris, unable to hail a cab, they didn't think about building the most advanced ride-hailing app. They thought about a simple, compelling solution to a real problem: how to get an enjoyable ride easily. Their value proposition wasn't about the technology, it was about solving a basic human need. They understood the job to be done was not about transportation, but convenience, reliability, and a new way to experience city travel. So how can you apply this to your own value proposition? By focusing on 3 qualities that make a value proposition truly resonate. First, it must be insightful. What do you understand about your customer needs that your competitors don't? With Uber, it was recognizing that people wanted more than just a ride. They wanted a seamless end-to-end experience. Next, it must be unique. What do you offer that no one else does and that can't easily be replicated? Uber didn't just create a ride-hailing service, they disrupted urban transportation, starting with taxis. Finally, it must be targeted to your specific segment. Who are you aiming to serve? And why is your solution the best fit for them? Now, let's put this into practice. Let's look at some standout examples that demonstrate these qualities in action. Amazon Prime promise of unlimited fast delivery on eligible items, video streaming, and more hits all 3 marks. It's insightful because it recognizes that customers didn't just want products, they wanted them quickly. Amazon Prime's one-day delivery promise was a game changer, reflecting deep insight into modern consumer behavior. In 2022, Prime members spend on average in the US about $1,300 per year, compared to $450 for non-members. Yes, 3 times more. Or take Tesla, with its mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Elon Musk's vision was clear from the beginning, and it's insightful, unique, and targeted to environmentally conscious consumers. At the time of this recording, Tesla is worth close to 4 times the market cap of Toyota, 8 times the one of Volkswagen. When Tesla sold 1.3 million vehicles in 2022, against Toyota number 1 in volume with 10.5 million, and Volkswagen number 2 with 8.3 million. Then there's Zoom catchy one platform to connect, create, innovate. Pursuing, yes, happiness. Meet happy with flawless video, clear audio, and easy content sharing across all devices. At the heart of it, this value proposition understands that people just don't want to uniquely communicate, they want to connect effortlessly. Zoom was the most downloaded business app in the US across 2022 with 37 million downloads, followed by Microsoft Teams at 25 million. These examples showcase how being insightful, unique, and targeted not only sets your offer apart from the competition, but deeply resonates with your customers. So where do you start? How do you put these principles into practice? Let's explore a step-by-step guide to crafting your value proposition. When crafting your value proposition, remember that it is an iterative process. It's not about finding the perfect statement right away. It's about testing, learning, and refining. Typical design thinking, human-centered creative approach. Start with a simple draft. Outline your ideas and see what resonates. Then move on to a prototype where you test it with real customers. Next, test it in different contexts. Collect feedback, refine, and then repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. This process is at the core of crafting value proposition that truly connects with your customers. If you want to learn more about how to put these principles into practice, you can read my blog about it on how to craft a winning value proposition on emmanuelobadia.com. The link is in the video description below. And feel free to reach out if you need personalized support. As Steve Jobs once said, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. And that's exactly what a compelling value proposition does. So embrace the challenge. Dig deep into understanding your customers. And don't be afraid to shake things up. It's the key to creating something remarkable, something that not only solves a problem, but delights and surprises. Thank you for joining me today. Now go out there, craft a value proposition that is as extraordinary as your business. See you around.